Today, I'm going to show you how to stand out from the competition by using Google Business Profile messaging so that you can communicate with your customers anytime from anywhere. Stay tuned to the very end of this video for expert tips on how to ensure that you level up your messaging for customer and business success. In this age of instant communication, customers increasingly want faster and faster response time from business owners, as well as real-time contact with the brands that they choose to work with. Google Business Profile messaging allows you to give your customers that instant communication that they crave. You can do this directly from within your Google Business Profile. And today, I'm going to walk you through and show you exactly how to use the Google Business Profile messaging feature. Google Business Profile Messenger or Google Business Profile Chat is a free feature that allows you, the business owner, to communicate directly with your customers. When this feature is turned on, it will give you an additional call to action on a mobile device and on desktop that allows customers to click chat and communicate with you, which can be really beneficial if they aren't in the mood to call you. For select categories, customers may get a quote or request a booking call to action instead. All right, so here's how the Google Business Profile messaging feature works. When you activate chat in your dashboard, customers can message you at their convenience directly via your Google Business Profile. This allows you to respond to their inquiries, provide amazing customer service, and schedule appointments without missing a beat. And here's the cool part. Profile managers, all the managers that are part of your listing can get notifications for these messages that your customers send you. They can access these messages directly through the Google Business Profile dashboard on desktop or the Google Maps app on mobile. Managers can share information and even things like photos directly within the chat. This provides a convenient, streamlined way to communicate with your customers. Turning the chat messaging feature on is super simple, and you can do this directly through your Google Business Profile management interface. Here's what you do. Locate your listing via search, click on Messages, click Menu, and then select Chat Settings, and then simply toggle Chat to On. And keep in mind, if this is your very first time turning on the messaging feature, here's what you need to do. Pull up your business in the new merchant experience editing interface, click on Messages, and then you will get this pop-up message with a blue button that says Turn On. Click that button and you will now have activated your GBP messaging feature. You're all set. When chat is activated, read receipts are automatically turned on for both you and your customer. This allows the sender of the message to see when the recipient has actually opened and read the message. Now, here's something that is extremely important, so listen up. In order to keep your chat activated, you need to respond to your messages in a timely manner. If you don't respond to your messages within 24 hours, Google will eventually shut the chat feature off. Keep in mind that welcome messages and messages that you flag as spam are not factored into that calculation, so you do not have to worry about those causing issues with Google shutting off your feature. Now, this is a very important thing to remember. There used to be a specific Google Business Profile app for your mobile device. That is no longer the case. All of it is now managed directly in the Google Maps app. From here, you can simply manage the mailboxes of all the profiles that you are a manager of. Now, here's something to consider. You wake up one day and you go, "Oh no, my GBP messaging feature has been shut off. What do I do? How do I reactivate it?" Now, if you remember from before, I said that if you don't reply to your messages in a timely manner, meaning within 24 hours, Google will simply deactivate or shut the feature off. You can reactivate the chat feature by simply going back and turning it on in the way that you did the first time. But again, keep in mind, to keep it active, you need to reply to those customer messages within 24 hours. And I would suggest replying much, much sooner than that. That is simply the longest amount of time that you ever want to pass before replying to your customers' messages. Now, you've probably gotten this by now and have reiterated this, but responses are essential. Google keeps a close eye on the consistency of your responses. Two of the metrics that they actively monitor are response time and response rate. Response time is simply calculated by the average amount of time that it has taken you to respond to messages over the last 28 days. Response rate is simply the percentage of messages that you've actually responded to over the past 28 days. You want your time low and your rate high for maximum performance. And here's something that's really important to note. Google will often share your response times or your average response times with other potential customers. And we all know that customers are more likely to reach out to a business if they perceive that they're going to get a response that is quicker than one of your competitors. Here's a few other cool things you can do with your messaging feature. To assist with common questions, you can add up to 10 FAQs, essentially canned responses that you can deploy for those very common questions. Google will offer up automated FAQs, and if you like those, select them, but you can also craft your own custom FAQs. It's important to mention that the automated FAQs, Google pulls in from other information it can gather about your profile, so make sure to double check those and make sure that the FAQs are actually accurate and up to date. All right, folks, here's your bonus recap. Chat can be an incredibly valuable asset to your business if you use it effectively. Here's a summary of a few tips to ensure that you get the most out of Google Business Profile Chat. Number 1, set up a custom welcome message. Number 2, keep a few fantastic, wonderful photos on hand that you can deploy as part of your responses if needed. Number 3, turn on messaging notifications. It's really the only way that you're going to know if you get a new message without going in and manually checking. Number 4, respond to all messages as quickly as possible. Don't let that 24 hours go by. Number 5, utilize FAQs. Number 6, if you have multiple managers replying, make sure you put some standard operating procedures and systems in place so that the messaging is consistent. 7, remember that if you delete a message, it deletes the message for all managers and it will be gone for good. And finally, number 8, I will reiterate this one more time. Yes, Google gives you 24 hours to reply, but your customers expect a reply way quicker than 24 hours. So answer those chats, those messages as soon as possible, and it will help you stand out from your competition.